the record. There are few important points once in it. One, I will start my class, inshallah, who will join, and I will repeat these notes again. Okay, and first of all, everybody should know, Ya Yusuf, and this week will be the last week, the live classes. So today and Thursday, inshallah Rabbil Alameen, they will be the end of the live classes. This is first. Second, by the end of this class, we will take a quiz. So I wish everybody would stay with me till the end of the class. This is something very important. It's out of 5 as usual. وكمان Thursday راح يكون في by the end of the class كمان quiz. Okay, so I need these quizzes ليش؟ لأنه I need the marks للthird assessment ولا للassessments in general, للseconds. أنتوا بتعرفوا إن I always keep marks for you, so I need these marks لأنه في حسبة معينة بدنا نحسبها إحنا بالمدرسة. Okay, so this is the first point. One more thing لازم نعرفه إنه we will have a final exam يا طه. Our final will include all the material that we gave online. Because and I know that some of you just left their books in school, so بعرف إنه صعب عليكم إنه تحلوا أو تدرسوا من كتب أو من booklets if you left them at school. So I will only ask you about the lessons that I gave online. اللي هم chapter 16, 17, 18 and 19 يا جواد. Please lower your hand. هدول الفور chapters اللي I gave online. طيب miss, what is our reference and how we will study? Everybody إذا بتتذكروا after each class I used to send the link of the class, okay, على e-school. هم لا زالوا بيكونوا موجودين على e-school, so you will download these links and you can watch our classes and our explanations, okay, if you have any problem or any question you want to answer. Okay, this is first. Second, كل الماتيريال booklets, the PowerPoint presentation that I sent you, اعملوا لهم download واعملوا file اسمه math. Okay, and so you would have all the material, the explained material, and you can study, and that would be your reference. Of course, we will go by past paper questions. إذا بتلاحظوا بكل presentation and I used to send questions كانوا في PowerPoint and past paper questions. Mostly these are the questions اللي أنا كان مفروض أحط لكم إياهم بquizzes لو كنا بالمدرسة أو we will discuss لو كنا بالمدرسة. In all cases, download all of these materials, the PowerPoint presentations, البوكلت اللي بعت لكم إياه, اللايف classes, اللينكس تبعونهم, وعملوا لي folder اسمه math, and that would be your reference. هلا بالنسبة للفاينل. الفاينل رح يكون امتحان online. Okay, it will be 20 circles. رح نعملهم مع بعض, boys و girls in 2 sessions بس بنفس الوقت. Okay, 20 marks. قلت لكم في ببالنا حسبة. هدول ال 20 marks رح يكونوا امتحان الفاينل. بس قبل هيك رح أبعث لكم by Thursday إن شاء الله. I already prepared it today. رح أبعث لكم mixed practice booklet بنفس طريقة الامتحان. And I know this is the first time رح تعملوا امتحان عن جد online ويكون امتحان final. So عملت لكم mixed practice booklet. Okay, multiple choice questions only. نفس فكرة امتحان الفاينل اللي رح تتعرضوا له. So المixed practice رح يكون multiple choice including of course past paper questions يا جواد. تمام. رح يكون 30 multiple choice ورح بعت لكم الانسر كي لهذا المixed practice booklet. Of course it's not enough إنك تدرس من mixed practice booklet. قد ما بغطي ب 30 سؤال. Okay, so I want you to go back to your book, your practice book. That would be your reference. Calculated will be allowed. Okay, لأنه بكل chapters اللي هم 16, 17, 18 and 19 calculator will be allowed. Okay, so you can go through the exam with your calculator. تمام. امتى امتحان الفاينل؟ راح نبعث لكم schedule okay من المدرسة بكل مادة والماتيريال included. of course الماتيريال included راح تلاقوها مسجلة بدون pages. okay, لأنه الريفرنس المين ريفرنس راح يكون presentations اللي we taught and we studied together online. تمام. والكلاسز اللي هم الأونلاين classes. okay. امتى المادة؟ قلت لكم راح يبعثوا لكم جدول في التاريخ والمادة اللي included وامتى الامتحان وساعة الامتحان. اوكي، وكيفية الامتحان. هلا يا جواد إذا عندك سؤال تفضل اسأل.
مس ألو؟
أيوة يا مس. هلا جواد.
هسا بدي أعرف عن الموك تاعت الماث.
مس حكينا عن موضوع الموك. إحنا إذا امتحانات الCS نفسها انلغت بدنا نعطي موك. لسه بتسأل عن الموك يا مس؟
طيب يا مس.
يا جواد.
مس أمي لساتها بتسأل عنه.
لا يا مس ما. اوكي غيره؟ في اي سؤال شباب والصبايا؟ يس يا طه.
بس هسه بالنسبة للشابتر 17 أنا ما كنت كثير يعني فاهمه وواضح معاه، فبتقدر تعيدي لي إياه يعني؟
أكيد بس ما في وقت لأنه نعيده يا طه، بس بتقدر ترجع على اللينكات وبتقدر ترجع على الفيديوهات أوكي اللي إحنا بعتنا لكم إياها وتصوير البرزنتيشنز أوكي and that's it that would be your reference. I'm sorry هو فعلا ما في وقت للإعادة يا طه، إحنا ما عندنا حصة اليوم وحصة يوم الخميس. Okay so if we don't have anything you please mute yourself طه. Okay if you don't have any questions please allow me to start. أنا رح أرجع أعيد النوتس مرة تانية بنص الحصة. Okay please إحنا we are about 51 so far so let me share my screen and start my presentation for today so we would finish 19.3 together. تمام. Okay so let's share and here's the presentation for today. Okay here we are. This is the presentation for today بس قبل هيك خلوني أعمل من more نعمل disable للparticipation. Okay yeah هلا this is our lesson و as usual we will start with the first slide. رح تكون first slide this is your answers for the homework for lesson 19.2 we had question 2 and question 4. These are the conclusions that you should have wrote وهذا the graph that was your homework. Okay some of you sent me the homework. طه by the way and I noticed انه the last homework انا كنت عم بطلع على الاسماء فاكتشفت انه انا عم بلخبط بين اسمك وما بين اسم صبية اسمها تالا. فطه اخر homework مس ما وصلني، سألتني المرة الماضية وصلك وقلت لك وصلني لما شيكت يا مس آخر homework حبيبي ما وصلني ولا على الإي سكول ولا على ماسنجر ولا في مكان. So please try to resend it again. ماشي مس؟ أوكي حبيبي أنا آسفة إني أنا كنت ملخبطة بين اسمك وبين اسم صبية تانية بس it's okay. Okay let's start our lesson today. It's 19.3. We will be talking about interpreting and drawing scatter diagram. Okay scatter diagram is I know this is a new term okay but we have the outcome for today that we will be using the scatter graph to compare data. Okay so we first of all we will say what is a scatter diagram and why do we use it. Okay and how can we interpret it. Okay so first of all let's say what is a scatter diagram. A scatter diagram or a scatter graph is a very useful way to compare two sets of data. Okay, so when I have two sets of data, it's very useful to use something we call a scatter diagram. Like, okay, how is the scatter diagram? How can we use it? How can we interpret it? How can we analyze the data? Okay, let's see different kinds of scatter diagram. But first, when we have two sets of data, okay, this scatter diagram, it shows something we call a correlation between the two sets of data. Okay, the correlation means the relationship between the two sets of data. Yani, for example, if I want to compare two things, for example, I will compare the distance a car travel and the amount of fuel used. Okay, when I say that the distance that the car travel and the amount of fuel used, yeah, they are related. حكينا قبل هيك إنه they are in direct proportion. Okay, طيب can I compare two informations that are not related? يعني for example, can I compare the days of Ramadan with let's say the days of the Ramadan with the whatever the distance that the travel that the car traveled? You'll say, teacher, come on, what's the correlation? What is the relationship between days of Ramadan and the distance that the car travel? For example, a taxi, car for a taxi. Okay, there are no correlation. There is no correlation between the two information. So sometimes we might have different correlations, different relationships between the two types of information we have. Okay, what do you mean exactly by that? The first kind of correlation is something we call a positive correlation. هذا اللي كنا عم نحكي عنه المرة الماضية when we talked about direct proportion. As one value increases, so does the other. يعني the more the distance the car travel, the more fuel it consumes. Okay, so they have direct proportion relationship. Okay, and this is what we call a positive correlation. طب كيف نورجي هذا الإشي on the scatter diagram? How can we show that? Check that. I'm talking about the age of the car, for example, and the mileage of the car. The mileage, do you know the mileage? It's the meter that would be in front of the driver, okay? It shows how many miles or what is the distance that the car traveled. They said as the age of the car increases, of course the distance it traveled will be increasing. So what do we have? We have a positive correlation. As one value increases, okay, the second value will increase the same. Okay, yeah, as one value increases, the other value will increase. This is something we call a positive correlation. Positive correlation. Tamam? Okay, let's see another kind of correlations. It's called the negative correlation. What is the negative correlation? As one value increases, the other value decreases. For example, if we are still talking about cars, as the age of the car increases, okay, the value of the car decreases. I'm talking about normal cars that we have. I'm not talking about antiques. Okay, so we're talking about as the age of the car increases, its value decreases. And this is something we call a negative correlation. طلعوا لي على الجراف. It's something like it's a decreasing scatter graph. Okay? There is a third kind of correlation, which is called no correlation. As we said, the distance the car traveled, days of Ramadan. Is there any relation between them? No, actually, there is no relation, okay, between one set of values and the other set of values, okay? So when we are talking about no correlation, for example, I'm talking about the adult's height and the adult age. Are they related? No, they're not related at all. For example, I'm talking about the adult height. You may say you may find old people that are really short, young people that are really tall. Okay, so actually there is no relation between their height and their age. Okay, so we're talking about what? We're talking about adult stage. Okay, we're not talking about childhood, because simply in childhood it will be a positive correlation, but we are talking about adults. Okay, in adults in general, there is no correlation between the height and the age. Or for example, what do you think of the age of the adults and their mass? Do you think they are related? What type of correlation we have? The age of adults and their mass. بس سامي اللي بيعرف الcorrelation. يعني for example, we are talking about عمر جيوسي. What do you think يا عمر?
بس لما يكبروا بزيد they gain weight.
يعني لما احنا we're talking about adults, we're not talking about babies. We're talking about adults. Okay.
It depends on the lifestyle يعني.
لا, is there any relation between the age and the weight?
No.
ممكن تلاقي ناس كبار بالعمر ويكونوا كثير نحاف، وممكن تلاقي ناس صغار بالعمر ويكونوا سمان. مزبوط. Okay.
صح.
So is there a correlation between them?
No.
So there is what kind of correlation? There is no correlation between them. Okay. تمام. Okay, Omar. Yeah. So we have three types of relationships when we have two sets of data. The first type of correlations is positive correlation. As one increases, the other increases. Okay. Negative correlation as one, negative correlation as one increases, the other decreases. And sometimes we have no correlation. They are not related at all. ما دخلهم ببعض. Okay. No correlation means they are not related at all. يعني زي ما أن عمر جيوسي, there is no standard for that. Okay. تمام. هلا, this is the first example. Okay. We will talk about it. But before we talk about the first example, any question about correlations? في حدا مش عارف شو correlations between two sets of data? Is there anyone who can't understand the difference between the three scatter diagrams? كيف بيكون شكله إذا بيكون positive؟ كيف بيكون شكله يا جواد؟ بيكون negative؟ وكيف بيكون إذا بيكون no correlation؟ ها جواد؟ تفضل جواد.
بس أنا لساتي مش فاهم هاي.
أوكي مس، خليك معي يا جواد. هلا check that يا جواد. once إنه إحنا we are talking about، بس أكد إنه المكان جنبك يا جواد يكون هادي لو سمحت إذا ما تفتح المايك. Okay. هلا we are talking about positive correlation. Okay. Positive correlation, we are comparing two sets of data. As one increases, the other will also increase. check that. بقول لك as the age of the car increases بس يزيد عمر السيارة ال mileage of the car يعني the distance traveled by this car will increase. يعني سيارة عمرها 10 سنين فكرك زيها زي سيارة عمرها 20 سنة؟
لا.
Okay, the more the age of the car, the more distance it traveled, okay? And I want you to check something. طلع على السكاتر diagram. لو جيت أرسم لك line هون in general, هذا اللاين. أغلب الداتا they are around what? طلع على الداتا they are around an increasing line. طلع كل الداتا حوالين ال increasing line. So what is that? It's a positive relationship. As one value increases, the other set of the data will also increases. تمام؟ Check the negative correlation. Negative correlation بقول لك as one increases, the other decreases. واحد بيزيد الثاني بينقص. يعني as the age of the car increases, سيارة موديل 90 فكرك قديش حقها بده يكون؟ 500 ليرة صح؟ Okay. بينما a brand new car. Okay. So as the age of the car increases, the value decreases. Okay. So طلع لو بدي أرسم اللاينز اللي رسمت لك إياه on top. Okay. Most of the data they follow what? They follow a decreasing line. They follow a decreasing line. So this is a negative correlation. هاي بنسميها negative correlation. هلا when I'm talking about the third one, adult height, adult age, ما لهمش دخل. Sometimes we see young people that are fat, old people that are very thin. Okay, so they are not related. على قولة عمر, he said depends on their lifestyle. Okay, so if I wanted to draw a line بقدر أرسم increasing line طالع لفوق. طب لا مس هذا طلعي بس ممكن يكون نازل لتحت. مش عارف ولا increasing ولا decreasing. What is that? This is something we call يا جواد no correlation. ما في علاقة بينهم ما دخلهم ببعض. Is that clear? Yes منذر. Thank you جواد. Yes منذر. Yes,
Teacher,
منذر.
I just want to tell you that sorry for being late.
أهلين بس ولا يهمك حبيبي. Please don't interrupt the class again. Lower your hands and mute yourself. Okay? Thank you. Yeah. And you can lower your hands, Yamundir. So let's take the first example so we would understand exactly what are we talking about. The diagram shows a scatter graph. This is a scatter graph. Okay? We have three different scatter graphs. هاي سارة صباغ صارت معانا. Okay. We have three different scatter graphs. Okay? And they are asking us questions about them. Well, describe the type of correlation that we can find in types in graph C. Check that. في عندنا graph C. What is the correlation in graph C? شو رأيك يا سامي؟
Okay. Graph C. It's a negative.
It's a negative correlation. ما بنسميه decreasing. بنسميه negative correlation. Okay, that's great. Why did Sammy say negative correlation? طلعوا الداتا. As one increases, as the age and month increases, شو صار هون عندنا للماس؟ Decreases. Okay, that's great. Thank you, Sammy. طيب, let's see the second part. Who wants to help in the second part? شو رأيك يا يوسف أبو خاص؟ كيفك يا يوسف؟ منذر, can you mute yourself? Yes, Yusuf Abu Khas. كيفك يا miss?
Which graph?
Which graph? Read it, miss. Read part B, please.
One of the scatter graphs shows the masses of 8 babies plotted against their ages.
Put a ring around the scatter graph. You are asking me, teacher, which graph? Why did you say graph A?
Because as a baby grows, its mass increases.
Excellent. Remember when we said we're not talking about adults. Adults, your teacher, there is no correlation between the age and the weight. But when we are talking about children, yes, as their age increases, okay, their mass also increases. So it's a positive correlation. Great, Yusuf. Thank you very much for the answer. Thank you, Yusuf. You can mute yourself. Okay, give a reason for your answer. He already did. He said because there is a positive correlation between the baby's mass and their age. So can we say that there is a relation between the mass and the age in adults? In adults, who can answer that? Haragad, can we say that? What kind of correlation we have in adults?
No correlation.
No correlation. While when we are talking about babies, what kind of correlations we have?
Positive correlation.
That would be a positive correlation. Great job يا رغد. Thank you very much.
I had a
Okay.
question.
You had a question. تفضل يا رغد.
I couldn't understand part A.
Part A. Let's describe the correlation in graph C. Check graph C. شو رأيك بجراف C؟ هذا positive ولا negative؟ ولا no correlation؟
Negative، بس لما البيبي يصير أكبر الماس تاعه بكتر.
بس احنا ما حكينا انه احنا الجراف تبعنا لما حكينا عن البيبيز قلنا انه جراف A صح؟ هذا ممكن يكون لأي شيء تاني، ممكن يكون لأنيمال، ممكن يكون لبلانت، ممكن يكون ما بنعرف لإيش. Okay? Did we say that this one is for the babies؟
No.
ما حكينا. قلنا شو الكوريليشن هون؟ It's a negative correlation. طب if I want to ask you about B, what kind of correlation is that؟
No correlation.
No correlation. يعني هذا ممكن يكون scatter graph لمين؟ لadults for example.
Yes.
صح يا رغد؟
Yes.
Understood now?
Yes,
Okay?
thank you.
So that's why we chose A للبيبيز لأنه A it shows a positive correlation. Is that clear? Okay. هلا everybody please if you want to answer just lower your hands and keep your hands if you have a question. عندي ban. Yes يا teacher.
Miss, can you repeat why is it A?
Miss, as the age of the baby increases, what happens to the mass?
Increases.
شو رأيك يبقى واحد increases والثاني increases؟ أنو graph رح يكون؟ Which graph؟
Okay, graph A.
تمام يا بان. Okay يا teacher.
Thank you.
هلا. Any other questions? Can we move on? We will start directly, okay, with our course book page 82. لو سمحتوا قبل ما ترفعوا ايديكم بدي اخذ couple of minutes اخلص موضوع ال participation, sorry, attendance. We are 66 now, so I'll make sure everybody's here who take the attendance. And then I will say a few notes that are very important. I want you to open your book page 182 and your notebook with the day 2 title. This is lesson 19.3, okay? And we will start with the first question, but please start reading that, okay, and prepare yourself to answer it while I'm taking the attendance for the rest of your friends. Okay. اوكي خلينا نشوف اسرغد، هي رهف، راما، هي رايا. اوكي كأنه اسراء ابو شريط. اسراء is not here yet. من 8B the girls they are all here. اسراء if you can hear me just please raise your hand. Okay. من الصبايا. Okay. So we have حنان وهدى موجودين. اوكي نور رانية موجودة. مريم نور بعرف. Yes teacher. مين اللي I'm here قال لي؟ إسراء أبو شريط. اوكي teacher. شفتك. thank you. اوكي so 8B البنات كامل. خلينا نشوف من 8C. بصير أسمع مين، أعرف مين أسمع حلاوة. Please rename yourself if you were one of my students so I would take the attendance. اوكي خلينا نشوف في عنا لين البو. هيها زين. Let's make sure. هي زيد وهي زين أبو نجيلة. هي رهف موجودة. حنان موجودة. جنى جبر شفتها. جنى صالح. لين. هي جود جواد. جنى جبر بس جنى صالح.
مس حليمة أنا ضيفة على زوم.
مين مس هذا؟ مين اللي عم بيحكي مس؟ أسماء حلواني. أسماء حلاوة. أسماء مين أنت؟ I can't hear you miss.
هي ضيف. She said she's
مس
أهلا وسهلا.
حليمة.
أهلا وسهلا. أهلا وسهلا مس. أوكي ما في مشكلة. أهلا وسهلا فيكم. أوكي
مس
هي
حليمة.
هلا موجود. أهلا وسهلا مس. أهلا وسهلا فيكي. تمام. خلينا نكمل. في عنا مريم الخربيط she's not here. اوكي من البنات عنا مريم الخربيط وجنى صالح is not here. من الشباب هي بشار موجود، جواد موجود، حمزة موجود، عبد الحميد رهف موجودة. اوكي سو عنا عبد الحميد مش موجود، عمر عنا فارس موجود، محمد حافظ نتأكد من محمد، عنا منذر، ميرمي، حجازي، ملكاوي، محمد حافظ مش موجود. اوكي هي منذر موجود، يحيى دولة، هي يوسف ويحيى درويش ويحيى صهيب هيو موجود، ويوسف أبو خاص موجود. اوكي أحمد لحام are you here teacher؟ اوكي أحمد لحام كمان مش موجود. من A to B الشباب so we would start the class. أكرم موجود، خالد موجود، ركان أبو شويمة داخل باسم أخوه موجود، ريان، راين هيو ريان. اوكي زيد موجود، سامي، سيف السكر موجود، طه موجود، عبد الله صواف شفتوا، عبيدة انا مو شايفتك. اوكي عمر وين العمرات؟ عمر اوكي هيهم عمر نصار وعمر جيوسي وعمر خالد الثلاثه موجودين، وفارس شفناه، محمد حجازي شفناه، ممدوح مش معانا. we took that in. هلا once إنه إحنا we are 66 قبل ما أخذ جواد وملكاوي your answers let me repeat what I said at the beginning of the class. شباب this week will be the last teaching week. اليوم حصة والخميس إن شاء الله we have another class. Okay by Thursday I will send you a mixed practice booklet. This mixed practice booklet شكله بيشبه امتحان الفاينل. Okay so it will be a multiple choice exam. Multiple choice booklet. عفوا بعتذر. Alhamdulillah. So that would be a multiple choice booklet. Of course, I will provide you with the answer key. Okay, that would be on Thursday. امتحاننا الفاينل راح يكون exam out of 20 marks. School will send you the dates and the material. الماتيريال راح تكون chapter 16, 17, 18 and 19. Your reference would be the live classes, the PowerPoint presentation that I sent you plus the booklet. أنا بعثت booklet قبل هيك هو booklet 19 وهي booklet 20 راح أبعته يوم الخميس اللي هو mixed practice booklet. If you have any question, anything to ask about, go back to your questions, to your live classes. Okay, we answered most of your questions. اللينكات موجودين على e-school. تمام. Today, by the end of this class, we will have a quiz. Okay, boys and girls together. So please stick with me till the end of the class. And by Thursday, we will do another quiz. It's out of 5 online quizzes or online final. Okay, راح يكون boys or girls تقريبا بنفس السيشنز بس separated sessions يعني نفس التايمينج بس separated sessions. Okay, let's start with the first lesson, the first exercise. نبلش بمين؟ يلا. Who wants to help with page 182 question 1? Participation please. نشوف مين. ميرامي يلا يا تيجر. محمد يلا بس.
Hassan carried out a survey on 15 students in his class. He asked them how many hours a week they spend on homework and how many hours a week they watch TV.
اوكي وينه؟ طلع عندكم الجراف؟
لا.
اوف ما طلع الجراف ليش مشينا هلا؟
هي طلع مثلا.
طلع الجراف؟ اوكي يلا. هلا this is the table that you have on your book page 182. Okay, so he asked 15 students how many hours per week they watch TV, how many hours they watch they do their homework. وطلع معه هذا السكاتر graph. They wanted him actually in part A. ماله. In part A they want you to draw a scatter graph to show this data. Mark each axis. هاي النقطة محمد اللي لازم تساعدني فيها. هلا first of all قلنا mark each axis a scale from where to where?
From 0 to 20.
To 20. Okay, from 0 to 20 لأنه قال لك maximum watching hours whether to do the
20.
homework أو watching TV is 20. طب why they didn't say till 24? ما day is 24 hours.
ما في حد بيحضر تلفزيون 24 ساعة.
هلا these are the total hours per week. فهم اعتبروا إنه هم هذول مش per day. ما day 24 hours. وأنا I just said that to trick you. لا they said إنه these are per week. Okay مش per one day يا محمد. Okay. هلا they want you to show on your axis. They want you to show the hours doing the homework على الhorizontal axis وعلى الvertical axis the hour of watching TV. تمام؟ اوكي. هو هيك رح يطلع معنا كأنه في حدا لسه بيقدر يكتب على السكرين مع اني انا عملت disable. اوكي. طيب. هلا what do you think of this type of graph يا محمد? What kind of correlation we have?
Negative correlation.
Why did you say negative correlation?
Because it's going down.
It's going down as the hours doing the homework increases. شو بصير للhours watching TV?
Decreases.
Decreases. Okay, which is part B. Well, like what type of correlation does the scatter graph shows? And explain your answer. What does it show?
It shows,
Come on.
that as
Yeah.
hours
Negative?
of doing home. Negative correlation.
Bravo, negative correlation. As the more hours.
As the more hours, the more time they spend doing their homeworks, the less time they spend watching TV.
That is right. Excellent. Okay, so this is a negative correlation. Okay, thank you, Muhammad. Who wants help? Question number 4. Yeah. Question number 4. نشوف مين من الصبايا بده يجاوب. يلا يا راما بركات. يلا راما.
The scatter graph shows the distance traveled and the time taken by a taxi driver for the 12 journeys he made on one day. What type of correlation does the scatter graph show? Explain your answer. It's a positive.
It's a positive correlation.
Correlation.
Why?
Because as the time increases, the distance increases.
لا مفروض نحكيها العكس. دايما يا راما when we are describing a certain correlation we always mention what is on the horizontal axis and then the vertical axis. Okay? فدايما بنقول as the distance increases the time
increases.
That is right. Okay? So the greater the distance the longer the journey took as units of time. Excellent يا راما. Okay? يلا مين ساعدني؟ part B. بدي أشوف حدا هلأ كان رافع إيده وبطل. مثلا نفسي أسمع محمد حجازي. سارة الأسمر. سارة يلا يا سارة.
One of the journeys does not seem to fit the correlation. Which journey is this? It is the 6 and with the 16.
6 مع 16. It's the 6 and 16. 6 kilometers. So it's this one. هاي شايفينها؟ It doesn't fit the correlation. هي شكلها هيك لحالها جاي. هيها. طالعة برا الcorrelation. It's away from the whole correlation. هلا teacher, how can we tell the correlation? There is a concept. It's a very important concept. Something we call the best fit line. إيش يعني the best fit line? يعني if I just wanted to draw a line, check that. The best line that I can draw with a certain number of هدول شايفينهم الأكسس هدول sorry the crosses اللي we have as many as up as many as down هذا نسميه ال best fit line. When you can draw the best fit line and it's increasing it indicates a positive correlation. And when you can draw a best fit line and it's decreasing نسميها negative correlation. And when you can't draw the best fit line هذا بيكون في عنا إيش؟ No correlation. تمام؟ Okay, so we have this one يا راما and it's the only one that doesn't fit the scatter diagram. Okay, thank you very much. طيب, who wants to help with the part C? Oh, the next part of the question. Explain why do you think this journey may have been different? Any explanation? Anything you might think of? يحيى صهيب. Any explanation? فكر لي بشغلة. شو رأيك يا يحيى؟ صهيب. Why do you think it's different? يحيى? Miss.
All the journeys increase in a constant way, but it increased like not.
I'm not asking you to describe. I'm just trying to find a reason. Why do you think it's different? Why it took, for example, تقريبا it took 7 minutes, okay, وأخذت 16 minutes. أو sorry, it's about 7 kilometers وأخذت تقريبا 16 minutes. Why do you think? Give a reason. Why do you think a journey may be late?
Traffic.
Traffic, yes, ممكن تكون traffic. That's right. For example, هي المفروض إنه this journey it should take less time, so the taxi, okay, have been delayed maybe because there was traffic, okay? So it's just a reason. إحنا we're just giving a reason. Maybe because of traffic. That is right. That. Thank you. تمام. Thank you يحيى. Any question so far على question number 4? في أي سؤال على question number 4؟ هذا مين اللي عم بيفتح مايكه وبيرجع بسكره؟ Okay. يلا يا ملكاوي. What is your question, teacher?
بس بارت بي مش كثير فهمته.
Part B مش كتير فهمته؟ طيب ملكاوي طلع لي هيك بس شايف السيركل اللي أنا حاطه لك إياه على السكرين؟
Yes.
أوكي بس شو رأيك هاي الوحيدة اللي طالعة بعيد عن اللاين. شفت اللاين اللي أنا رسمته؟ أوكي هذا اللاين يا تيتشر بنسميه it's the best fit line. إيش يعني the best fit line؟ يعني اللاين اللي تقريبا بيمر بنص السكاتر diagram. قد ما في axis on top في axis on the bottom. تمام؟ ومع هيك هاي الوحيدة اللي هيك طالعة لحالها شابتة لفوق طالعة. Okay? So which one is the only one that is different? لما طلعنا لقينا إنه هي تقريبا at 6 minutes and how many at 6 kilometers and how many minutes تقريبا أخذت 16 minutes. Okay? This is the only one. هلا بعدين لما قلنا why do you think؟ قلنا maybe because there were traffic في الاريا اللي راح عليها هذا المشوار. تمام؟ اوكي يلا يا سامي. any question miss؟
بس انه احنا رح ناخذ 19.5 ولا لا؟
رح ناخذهم مس طبعا.
طب
يلا يا جواد. شغلي مس هذا تقلقش انت.
اوكي
يلا يا جواد. your question teacher. جواد؟
مس لا يا مس.
ايش لا يا مس حبيبي؟
بس ما عندي question يا مس خلاص.
طيب يا جواد اوكي. طيب هلا this is the idea of the correlations and ايش هم السكاتر diagram. الهومورك for today راح يكون بpage 93 question 3 and question 4. هلا اللي مطلوب منا يا شباب انه everybody and I will stop sharing the screen. Okay, I will stop sharing the screen. We are 66. And I noticed something very important. شباب وصبايا now we have 10 minutes. هدول 10 minutes we need them to do the homework. عمر نزل ايدك بس بعد اذنك. Okay, so we need them to do the sorry not the homework. I need them to do the quiz. Okay. هلا what I want from everybody once we're doing this boys and girls together 66 is not a small number يا شباب وصبايا. اللي مطلوب منا مش رح نفتح الكاميرات بس رح نفتح كلياتنا الميكروفونز. Okay, so I would hear your surrounding. لو سمحتوا بعد إذنكم everybody حاول إنك تكون في مكان هادي ما في جنبك ضجة وعجقة. This is first. Second, ما بدي أسمع يا يوسف أبو خاص أو أي حدا من اللي بلشوا يفتحوا المايكات صوت الورق والخشخشة عشان الشباب والصبايا يقدروا إنهم يكونوا معنا. هلا I will send the links وراح أبعث لكم كل لينك أقول لكم هذا للبويز هذا للجيرلز هذا للبويز 8B هذا للبويز 8C هذا للجيرلز بنفس الطريقة. So and I want everybody to open the microphones. Please be quiet for your best and your friends' best. Anyone will hear any noise. I'll wait till everybody is quiet and prepared. فافتحوا لي لو سمحتوا المايكس ونكون هادين جدا. حاولوا انكم تكونوا بمكان بعيد عن ضجة عجقة حدا بيشتغل بالمطبخ. يعني يوسف وليد في كثير عندك عجقة منه. لسه في مايكات مس ما انفتحت. اوكي ممنوع نغني ممنوع نحكي اي نوع من انواع الكومنتس. اوكي زي ما قلت لكم بعدوا الورق عن المايك عشان يكون اهدى من هيك شوي. اوكي I'm waiting. لسه في عندي ناس مسكرة. عندي نبيه مسكر نزار مسكر صفا سوري زين أبو نجيلة في عندي فارس فادي. kindly please open your mics. ونحاول قد ما بنقدر نكون هادين لو سمحتوا يا شباب. okay هلا I will send the first link once in all the girls they opened their mics. okay عوض
في مايك مزعج.
مس لو سمحتوا هذا من عمر. طيب عمر اللي عم بحكي لو سمحتوا everybody نزار شختور من عندك الصوت مس طالع. منذر نفس الشيء. طيب هلا this is the first link. شباب نهدى شوي عشان ابعت اللينك. انا I'm waiting still I have 10 minutes ومعي وقت. فارس بنات مش فاتح. جود عوض. هذا زيد شعبان من عندك مس الصوت لو سمحت مس زيد. okay. هلا the first link this is for 8B the girls. عم ببعث لطه بس لحاله. دقيقة for everyone in the meeting. دقيقة أنا آسفة. هاي طه ما تفوت على هذا اللينك. okay so this is for 8B the girls. Please start your quiz. This is for 8C girls. I will send for the boys.
الثاني
بالصوت. okay
Do we
let me make
start?
sure girls you can.
أي واحد لينك.
okay هدول
لينك روح.
للبنات. اللينكات هدول للبنات. أول واحد ل 8B ثاني واحد ل 8C البنات. هلا رح أبعت للبويز. هدول 8B البويز. فارس بنات الصوت كتير عالي عندك مس. وخالد شعبان. بعتت ل 8B البويز.
ما بتقدر تشوفي حل مع المايك.
وهذا 8C البويز. بدي أسمع منذر محمد.
المايك
صوت من عندك.
مايكات.
طيب خلاص اوكي اعمل ميوت. محمد انا I trust you. اسم محمد ميرامي. جود عوض مس كمان الصوت من عندك عالي.
بس ممكن احكي اشي.
نزار معلش بعد اذنك الصوت واضح. حط لي حالك ميوت. خالد شعبان حط حالك ميوت مس. صوت كتير عالي مس من عندك.
بس عم بحاول اكتب
شباب
اسمي
ما بيصير نحكي مس.
لا بس ما في اسم موجود بس بيضة ممدوح.
سيف بليز حط لي ميوت مس.
لا ما هو اسمي مش طالع. ما في غير عبيد وممدوح طالعين بالاسماء بالامتحان.
بس انا كمان اسمي مش طالع.
بس عندنا اسمين.
هم اللي مش طالع عندك. مين مس؟ سيف انت عم تحكي؟
لا
ايش يا سيف؟ قولي مس ايش المشكلة؟
الامتحان مش موجود غير اسم عبيدة وممدوح. ايش اسم ثاني؟
لا عندك بس.
عندي مش انا عندي هيك بين.
طيب مس انا برجع ببعث لك اياه على البرايفت لحالك. اهدى شوي.
تمام.
مس حليمة.
نعم نور.
أنا خلصت الكويز.
سبميت مس واطلعي. حلواني.
مس نطلع إذا خلصنا.
يس بليز. حلا صابوني.
بس اسمي مش طالع.
حلا صابوني.
مس اسمي مش طالع.
مس حدا حلا صابوني اسمك مش طالع مس. اوكي I will check it و I will send it to you privately. غيره. جود صدقة. Miss you can submit. Yes.
Teacher I'm done. Can I leave?
بس بدون I'm done و leave. Submit و leave. يلا جود صدقة.
I'm done.
اوكي مس بدون done. Thank you. حلا صابوني.
مس.
مس انت بتبعتي لي عادة على الماسنجر؟
لا
طيب تقدر تبعتي لي اي مسج منك على الماسنجر عشان ابعث لك اللينك دايركتلي؟
المشكلة ما عندي.
طيب ايميل.
اوكي
ابعتي لي اياه عن طريق اي حدا وانا برجع ابعث لك اللينك. سيف السكر كيف بدك تبعث لي مثل اللينك؟ سيف
أمس
قول لي يا مس كيف بدك
بحاول هسه بحاول انه اطلع وارجع ادخل، اذا ما زبط بشوف.
طيب مس كيف بدك تبعث لي مس انت بالعاده تبعث لي على الماسنجر؟
لا بشوف الماسنجر.
طيب سيف ابعث لي على الماسنجر تبع الفيسبوك مس دايركتلي اي مسج وانا ببعث لك اياه اللينك. اوكي اوكي مس يا باي.
بس خلصت الامتحان بكره اطلع.
Yeah, everybody finished. If you finished, just you can leave. Thank you.